In this session, let's create the solution for the bank application. In this solution, let's create the projects. Those projects are like user request related project and a controller related project and a service layer related project and a repository layer related project. So we are having different layers, right? So there's based on this different layers, we have to create the different projects. Coming to the database, here we won't go to the SQL Server or Oracle or any other data sources for creating the data. So let's create some mockup data in the solution only. So let's create the solution. Okay. First of all, open the Visual Studio. Let's take the console application. So I have taken the console app here. So here I am giving the project name as of now bank.app. So this is I am creating the project name. So let's assume that we are having the four layers, right? User request and controllers, services, and repos. So for the user request, I am creating the project as of now here by default, and solution I'm giving the banking system kind of that. This name I'm taking banking system. Okay, under the banking system solution, by default I'm taking the project that is the bank.app. So this will be act as a user request. So based on the request, we will do the process. Okay, and then let's create. So my solution is ready with the project. So apart from that, in this solution, I wanted to create the three more projects for the controller layer, service layer, and repository layer. Okay. So first of all, let's create the one project for the controller layer. Okay. So just add new project, and I'm taking the here class library. Okay. So I'm project type. I'm taking the class library. So this template I am taking. Okay, so which is supporting the .NET framework. Okay, this template. So what is the class library? So class library is a project that contains the reusable code which can be shared across the multiple projects. So let's assume that there is some scenario. If you want to give the reference of one project to other project, then that project should be under the class library. There are different advantages if the project type is the class library. So what are the advantages in the sense? So first of all, in case if you prepare the any class, any method in the class library, you can easy to give that reference to the other projects, okay, outside of the projects. And a class library project cannot be executed by itself. Always class library projects, the role of the class library projects in the sense they have to give the reference to the other projects. Okay, independently it won't be executed. And moreover, class library which is useful for to give the references of project related classes, interfaces, what are the methods under the classes. So those will be referred to the other projects. So those are the advantages of the class library. Okay, so a class library is a project that contains the reusable code in the sense here classes, interfaces, methods, delegates, whatever, which can be shared across the multiple projects. So that is the class library. Okay, so now let's create the class library. Okay, next here, and project name as of now I'm giving the bank dot controllers. Okay, keep in mind you should be under the same location. Okay, now let's create. So you have created the class, you have created the controller class library project, and again I wanted to create the same way for the services and repositories. Okay, so again I will take the class library. So already I am having some history here, right? So you can take the recent project templates, you can see the class library. So I am taking this recent project template, that is a class library. So let's select here and next. So here I would like to give the services, bank dot services. Okay, and let's create. Again I wanted to give the one more project for the repository layer. So project type, again I'm taking the class library only from the recent project template. And next, so here I'm taking the uh, repos. Okay, and create. So in this way I have taken the projects. Okay, so each project having the different purpose. So here I have taken the four projects. Okay, so each project having the different layers. So first of all, here bank.app I am taking as a user request related activities. So for those activities I have taken this project bank.app. But in the real-time environment, user request related activities entirely we have taken from the front-end technologies like Angular, like that. But as of now we are not using the any Angular related code. So for user request I have taken the one external project, that is the bank.app. That's it here. And coming to the controllers, here we know that controllers is the entry point of the project. Okay, so whatever user giving the request, though that request controller is taking, okay, here. And this controller will give the request to the this request will submit to the service. Okay, so then service will carries that request whatever from the controller, and we will write the some business logic if it is required. We will do the some implementation in case if it is required. Then we will submit that request to the repository. So repository will collect the request. Then finally after that it will do the some activities internally based on the request. So it will give the response, it will give the some response to the back to the again services. So what will be the service? Again the service will give the some respected response to the controllers, okay, based on the request. That's it. Okay, so this is the way this project flow it will be work. Okay, keep in mind. So we will do all these activities step by step here, so that you can understand more what is the flow of the this real-time application.